guys, it's SimGasms, your sim host, and welcome back to my channel. It is so great for you guys to be here again. I honestly appreciate you guys who keep coming back and looking at my stuff and liking it and, you know, sharing with your friends. It honestly means the world to me. Today, I'm going to be furnishing Prismatic Sim's little witch's cottage that she has up on the gallery. I'll leave the link down below. It does end the 20 seconds, so if you want to do it, you might want to do that really quickly. But yeah, I had some issues with this, mainly because it was like two challenges in one. The first one being that you can't use custom content. I've never been that great at doing games without custom content ever since I was introduced to it in The Sims 3. Never went back after that day. And also, it was a really small, cozy build, and I'm not used to having small areas that I can build in. Granted, it's not a bad thing, it's just not something I'm used to, I guess. I don't know how to explain that really. So it was fun and it was hard. It took a lot longer to kind of figure out how I wanted everything to be styled and how I wanted everything to be decorated in such a small area than I usually do on a lot of my bigger builds or renovations or furnish me's, just because I wanted things to still be cluttered and I wanted it to feel lived in, but I didn't want it to be overwhelming. So that was kind of a big challenge for me, is trying to figure out how I could put the bed and the bathroom in the house while also still having a very open space for the kitchen and the living room. At first I was thinking about doing like hallways, but I didn't want it to feel like you were kind of going down a cave or like a path to an unknown world, because I mean that's how I feel personally. Like if I enter a house that's just a hallway, immediately I'm just like, oh my gosh, where is everything? And granted, sometimes it's kind of nice when you finally get up to the living room area or the open space and you're just like, oh wow, all right, this is pretty cool. I liked that entrance, you know, brought me to a territory that I never knew would be here. But I didn't want that. Not on this one anyway. So I ended up putting the room and the bathroom kind of squished in the corner to still give it that open plan for the living room and the kitchen. And I kind of worked from there. I did add a separator between the living room and the kitchen that I decorated with plants, because I kind of thought it gave it that nice little, what do you call it? Holistic feel. I think that's the right word. I wanted to add a lot of plants and colors and lighting to kind of give it a homey feel, but I didn't want it to be too much, because when I think of witches, they have what is needed and sometimes they do have what they want, but it's more of like the things that they need to kind of get them by. So it's filled with like books and plants, spices, that stuff. And I knew that I was going to put a witch in here who was really big being a green thumb, so I wanted to make sure that eventually you'll see that too. The outside had a garden that she could kind of spend her days in, so I also made her like a little miniature greenhouse, and I made it on the side. I was originally gonna try and put it on the house, but I figured that if Prismatic Sims didn't want the greenhouse, it would just be easy for her to delete without her trying to recreate the Furnish Me house that she had originally put up there. So yeah, I put it off to the side and I put the flower arrangement table in there and like a wall with a bunch of plants to kind of make it look like she collected those and she was taking care of them. And I added her potted plants, and I also added a couple of the laundry items because I wanted it to be more environment friendly, I suppose. So yeah, she has a wash tub out there and she has a clothesline, and that kind of helped since, because I don't even know where I would have put it inside the house. I usually, if I have a small house, I usually put it like near or inside of the bathroom, and the bathroom does not have room for that right now. So yeah, it worked out in the end. I really enjoyed how it came out. I kind of went back like 3 times after I finished. Like the first time I went through and took pictures, I didn't really have a lot of the stuff that ended in the final video. I'm not even sure that they're in this video that I added, but yeah, I went back and I added a lot of different touches. So it was mainly just kind of dried herbs, the broom and the dustpan, the coat hanger, and then a couple other things, just like clutter items, kind of give it that more lived in feel. And then I think I finished the God, so many pauses. I'm sorry, I'm not very good at this. Ah, I'll get better. I will get better. I will get better today. Ooh. Sorry. But yeah, I'm pretty surprised at how it came out with what I had to work with. Because I have so much custom content for witches stuff. Like I have tarot cards and witches balls and witches hat. I have so much custom content for it. But the fact that I wasn't able to use any of it was just like, ah! I was like sitting here thinking like, oh, I want to add this and this. And I was like, oh wait, that's custom content. You can't use that. So yeah, it was pretty big for me, but it came out really nicely, and I really hope that anybody who decides to use this in the future enjoys it. Just make sure that you do the move objects on cheap before you place it onto a lot, because I did kind of use that for a couple of objects, especially the chimney. You don't want a full-blown chimney when you come into the game. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed. I hope that you guys like the final results, and if you do, it is available in the gallery. Also, go give Prismatic Sims a look over. Go give her some level devils, and thanks for joining. You guys are freaking awesome. If you enjoyed, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button and that subscribe button, and I will see you next time. And niku niku ni.